Hello, we're going through the Year 10 Foundation Paper 2, the calculator paper, where we saw some key topics that needed to be revised. The first one was ordering on question 5. Write these numbers in order of size. Start with the smallest number. So I find the smallest negative number, -5, then -2, then it's 0, then 3, and then 6. That should get you 1 mark. Then we have to write these other decimal numbers in order of size and start with the smallest number. And some confusion happens when students think that this is 603 and that's 6. It's not. You've got to put some place values, some place markers, some zeros in there, and then compare them. So the smallest number there would be 0.06. I'll cross it off as I go. Then the rest all have a 0.6. That's 0.6 there. Then we get 0.603. Then I'll get 0.63, and then the largest 0.633. That should get you 2 marks there. We'll then move on to question 8, which is on algebra. And we have to expand the first one. So expanding the brackets meaning multiply the outer term by the 2 terms inside. So 5 times m plus 5 times 2. That's going to be 5m plus 10. And then we have to factorize. That's the algebra division. So taking out a common factor. Let's let that camera refocus. There we go. Y is common to both terms. So I'll take out y plus 3. And that's fully factorized. And you can expand that to check, would I get back to that? Y times y is y squared. Y times 3 is 3y. Then we've got some index laws. And when we multiply the bases, we add the powers. It's a to the 5 plus 4, a to the 9. Okay, question 9, also similar, expanding and simplifying. This time it's a double bracket. So I multiply each term in one bracket by every term in the other. Some people like to use a FOIL method, first, outer, inner, last, or a smiley method, as long as each term on the inside is multiplied by each term in the outer bracket. So m times m is m squared, m times 3 is 3m, m times 7 is 7m, and 7 times 3 is 21. Then you simplify. So I've expanded, and now I'm going to simplify. The only common terms are the 3m and the 7m, m squared plus 10m plus 21. And that should get you 2 marks there. The next question was question 10. And again, algebra and indices. This is p squared to the 5. When you raise a power to another power, you multiply. So it's p squared times 5, which is p to the 10. So it's just 1 mark, but it's understanding that law there. Here we have to simplify 12x to the 7y cubed over 6x cubed y. I like to write it as a fraction because then I find it easier to cancel factors. 12 and 6 gives me 2. Here, another index law, x to the 7, you subtract that 3. When you divide the bases, you subtract the powers. So it's x to the 7 minus 3, y to the 3, and there's an invisible 1 there. So I'll simplify that, x to the 4y squared. Okay, 7 minus 3 is 4, 3 minus 1 is 2. The next question was question 11, and this is about reflecting a triangle in the y-axis. So the y-axis is here, and we have to reflect. So we should have a mirror image. This is the mirror line. So imagine folding that over. The triangle, if this is a point here, is actually going to be facing that way. So it's 2 away there, 2 away here. That base is 1, 2, 3, 4 away from the line. 1, 2, 3, 4. that point there is 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4 away this way. Preferably use a ruler, just because I'm using one hand. And then there we have a reflected triangle in the y-axis. Okay, the next question was question 12. That was done really well. So I'll move on to question 13. And this is about triangles. They have ABC a straight line, AB and BD are equal, making this triangle isosceles, and that's crucial for our understanding of how to answer this question. BAD is 25 and BCD is 70. We have to work out what X is, and we have to give reasons. So the first thing I would do is use the fact that this is now an isosceles triangle, and that's 25. So ADB is 25 because base angles of an isosceles triangle equal. That then means 180 minus 25 minus 25 is 130. So that makes that angle there 130. Then I can use angles on a straight line, and I'm just using some shorthand here. Straight line angles add up to 180, making that one 50 there. 100, so making that that angle there 50 degrees, because 180 minus 130 is 50. And then three angles of a triangle, again using shorthand, three angles of a triangle, they add up to 180. So I have 50 plus 70 plus that x to be 180. And if I solve that, I will see that x is 60 degrees. Okay, so some reasons we needed there. We need to have an isosceles triangle. We need to have angles on a straight line there. And then we need to have three angles in a triangle there. And we get x equal to 60. A lot of marks on that question. Okay, so that's angles for question 13. 15 and 16 were done okay. We'll move on to question 17, which is about exchange rates. And here, Colin buys a wallet in France. So I'm going to put in France. He spent 31 euros. Had he bought it in London, it would have cost £23.50. So we need to compare those. So either take that French price and turn it into pounds, or take the London price and turn it into euros. They've given us an exchange rate there. So I'm going to take his London price. It's a calculator paper. Take his London price of £23.50, times it by 1.34. And I get 31.49. So that London wallet cost €31.49. So I times that by €1.34. If you want to take the wallet in France, you would do 31 divided by 1.34 to compare it into pounds. So 31 divided by 1.34, and you get 23.13. 23.13 pounds. So you'd see that when you answer the question by comparing, you say it's cheaper in France. You don't have to do both methods, but just to show you that you could answer it both ways, either timesing by the exchange rate to get the euro, or dividing by the exchange rate to get it into pounds. 23.13. Okay, 3 marks there. Question 18 was on ratio. A bag contains red and blue counters only. And I'm going to rewrite that. Red to blue is 3:4. And it says write down the fraction now. So ratio is comparing the two separate groups, but not the total. The total is if you add those. 3 plus 4 is 7. And then we want 3 out of that 7. So it's 3/7 as a fraction. Writing the ratio 12 to 30 in the ratio 1 to n, we have to divide that by 12. So 30 divided by 12, again I'll use my calculator. 30 divided by 12 is 2.5. So it's 1 to 2.5. Okay, one more question to do is question 20. We have Rosie, Matilda, and Ibrahim with their stickers in the ratio of 4:7:15. You could use a bar model to explain this, but I'll just go through the numbers. Ibrahim has 24 more stickers than Matilda. So he has, if each of these are parts, he has 8 more parts, because 15 minus 7 is 8. Now those 8 parts are 24 stickers. So I'm going to divide them both by 8. 24 divided by 8 is 3 stickers. So 1 part is worth 3 stickers. So let's go and look at the question. Ibrahim has more stickers than Rosie. So there's Rosie with the 4 and Ibrahim with the 15. And how many more? Well, I'm going to compare the totals. If he has 15 parts and they're worth 3 stickers, he has 45. Rosie has 4 times 3 is 12. So 45 minus 12 is 33. There are different ways you could have done that. I could have done the parts. 15 minus 4 is 11, and then times that by 3. So just got to keep track of whether you're going through stickers or parts. Okay, so Ibrahim has 33 more stickers than Rosie. Okay, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Good luck with your other tests, and I'll get a non-calculator video going as well.